I think The Greatest Birthday on Earth is one of the most memorable Full House episodes. It's been a while since I last saw this one, but when I was rewatching it, I could remember pretty much all of it. It is so delightful and really moving as well. This is the 10th episode of the 3rd season of Full House. It's directed by Bill Foster, and as always, there will be spoilers from now as I talk about this episode. And this one is all about Michelle. It starts off really adorably with Michelle and DJ recording a tape and singing Itsy Bitsy Spider, and then the main narrative is established. And we only really have one story in this, but we're in two main different locations, which works really well. And Michelle has these birthday cake pictures, which I thought was a really great way to not just encourage children to engage with counting, but also to provide a visual indication of how long it is until her birthday, because with each day they take away a picture until there's only one left, and that's Michelle's birthday. And it becomes her birthday very quickly, and she's having a circus party, which I think is a brilliant theme. I do not like going to the circus in real life, but when we see them in TV shows and things, I think they can be a really fun, entertaining setting, and this is exactly what we get here. Jesse actually has to go to the garage for Danny. He takes Stephanie and Michelle with him while they set up the party back at the house, and unfortunately, they get stuck in the garage because they go to the bathroom and the person who works in the garage goes out and locks the door, not realizing that they were in the bathroom. So they're stuck there, and then we get to see the party happening because obviously there are a load of young children there, so they can't just delay the party until Michelle comes home. And we see DJ trying to encourage the children to sing. There's a kid who's dumping popcorn on his head. Danny and Jodie are dressed as clowns, and it starts to become very chaotic. And obviously, back at the garage, Michelle is really unhappy because she's missing her circus party. But Jesse has a plan, and we don't know what that plan is to begin with. It then cuts back to the house, and I just think it's so much fun. Everybody's wearing the costumes. The clown costumes are amazing. DJ, who is being Tanner the Tamer, looks fabulous. She gets out little Comet, who is supposed to be a lion, and it's crazy fun and very well done. And then the next thing we know, there's an elephant just coming into the room, because how can you have a circus party without an elephant? I don't know, apparently there's this service where you can rent an elephant, and I would be pretty annoyed. If I'd missed a party, it would be upsetting. But if I'd missed a party where somebody had brought along an animal, I'd be very upset. So it seems like Michelle is missing out on a lot of fun. Or is she? Because we then cut back to the garage, and things got a little bit emotional from this point onwards, because Jesse and Stephanie put on this circus show for Michelle, and she's loving it. She's smiling, she's clapping, she's so happy. And they're dressed up as clowns using makeshift things from around the garage, and they're doing a puppet show, and it's just so sweet to see the effort they've gone to make sure Michelle had some happy birthday memories rather than being stuck in a garage. And then eventually they get let out and they go back home, and I got a little bit choked up because initially Danny was really annoyed. How could he have ruined Michelle's birthday Jesse ruined Michelle's birthday by locking them in the garage? But then Stephanie and Michelle reveal that actually Jesse put on this wonderful show, even though he hates clowns, and he went to all of this effort. And Danny realised that actually it wasn't Jesse's fault, and he did go to these great lengths to give Michelle this memorable birthday. And even though the party was over, the elephant was still there, and Michelle got to ride on the elephant, which is just the cutest thing ever. So it's actually a really beautiful, emotional ending to a very colourful, vibrant, chaotic episode. And as I said, it's an episode that I remembered pretty much in its entirety. I didn't remember a few small things here and there, but in general, I remembered it really well, and that doesn't surprise me. It's a very memorable, very entertaining, a little bit emotional episode, and I'd say one of the strongest from the entire show, and definitely one of the best from season 3. The Greatest Birthday on Earth is a pretty fabulous episode of Full House.